after the death of my father. Then my mother was a teacher. One of our uncles, that is my father's younger brother, came to school where my mother is teaching, and he insulted her in front of people, telling her all kind of things. And whenever we went through our father relatives, they don't used to treat us the way they used to do when my father was alive.
Hello listener, this is Brighter Tomorrow, a weekly youth and children educative, enlightening and entertaining program. Since this program is for the future leaders of tomorrow, we decided to look into the life of some of the children who have lost their parents and how they are struggling to cope up with the present situation of extreme lack of basic amenities for survival. It is a common knowledge that there are thousands of orphans and widows in our neighborhood and of course in the society as a whole. So what are you doing as an individual in trying to do one thing or the other in order to help or assist these orphans for them to feel among? These are some of the issues that we shall be looking into in this week's edition of Brighter Tomorrow. I am Muhammad Awal Ibrahim saying please stay tuned as we are about to listen to the orphans and those who cares to assist them in a moment. Thanks for staying tuned, and let me now take you straight to some of the orphans so that you can hear from the horse's mouth.
I am 17 years old. I am an orphan. We are 6 in our family. I lost my father since 7 years ago.
Can you tell the listeners your experience about life after losing your father?
After I lost my father, I found myself after we lost our father. Whenever any of us is sick, there will be nobody to take care of him or her. It is only our mother that will be running up and down in order to see that she has cared us. And the same thing whenever we are hungry or in need of clothes.
Can you remember any time that somebody did something to you that you think up to now you cannot forget?
I remember after the death of my father, we packed to a rented house. While we are living in that house, sometimes the owner of the house, she will not allow us to use the bathroom or the toilet. Sometimes some of us will spend the whole day without bathing.
I am 15 years old. I lost my father since 2009. We are 5 in our family.
Can you share with us any experience regarding what you faced after the death of your father?
After my father died, I saw a lot of changes in my family. Sometimes we may sleep without eating. Sometimes it will take a very long time before we have changes of clothes. And I still remember one day after we relocated to Katsina from Abuja, in our house in Katsina here, whenever we travel, some of our relatives will break our rooms and take away some of our things.
Did you lost any valuable item that you were unable to replace up to now?
Yes, I lost my phone and some things that I so much like.
And you say these people that used to break your rooms and take your things are some of your relatives?
Yes.
I am an orphan. I lost my father since I am 6 years old.
Are you facing any challenge or problem ever since the death of your father?
Yes, I see some challenges when my father died. After the death of my father, then my mother was a teacher. One of our uncles, that is my father's younger brother, came to school where my mother is teaching, and he insulted her in front of people, telling her all kind of things. And whenever we went through our father relatives, they don't used to treat us the way they used to do when my father was alive. This is one thing that I never forget in my life. One thing I was surprised of is that when my father was alive, he used to assist his brothers very well. But now that he is no more, they don't used to assist. It is as if they hate us. So this makes me always remember my father.
I am among the orphans. I am 17 years old. I lost my father about 4 years ago.
What is your experience after you've lost your father?
My experience is just that if some of us are not feeling fine, there will be nobody to buy medicine for us or take us to the hospitals, which is only my mother.
Do you have any experience ever since your father died?
Yes, I still remember whenever my father relatives see us, they will be frowning their faces. They don't want to see us, thinking that we are coming to beg for something, even if when we are coming to kiss them. This is something that I don't like, and it always pains me. It makes me remember when my father was alive.
I am 15 years old. I am an orphan. I lost my father 7 years ago. We are 6 in our family.
So can you remember any incidents or anything that happens of which that will always make you remember your father?
Yes, I remember when my father was alive. Every Salah celebration, he used to show us clothes and people on my horse riding. But now that he's not alive, I don't used to put new clothes for the Salah. And also when my father was alive, he used to assist all his younger brothers every week. But now that is no more, we hardly see money to eat. But one thing I'm happy with is that formerly I used to trek from Pilen Samji to my school at Barhim, but now I have been given a bike by Alhaji Rafai Garba, who I don't even know. And also because I have learned how to sew through our family support program, they have also given me a new sewing machine, and that is what I am using now as a trade. I'm also a carpenter.
You are in Hazel International School under a scholarship. So which position did you took last time?
I took first position.
In your class?
Yes.
What about the previous time?
Second and fifth.
So your poor performance was fifth position, but you've been coming first and second?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to become in future?
I want to become an engineer.
You want to become an engineer? Thank you. Well, listeners, this is one of the orphans under the Hazel Scholarship through the Dawa Family Support. And one incident that is touching with this student is that there was a time during break time he has to isolate himself to hide for him not to see those who have parents eating during the break time. But him being an orphan, having nothing to eat, will rather get a corner and hide himself. What a pity. These are issues that are not meant for individuals or family alone to address, but the society should see it as a duty and responsibility that must be carried out. The orphans you've just listened to are amongst the few lucky ones that were opportune to secure a secondary school scholarship from the Dawa Family Support Program, courtesy of the proprietress of Hazel International School, Katsina, Hajia Zinatu Muhammad Barrow, the wife of the late Dr. Muhammad Barrow. And I asked her what encouraged her to award scholarship to 35 orphans from the Dawa Family Support Program alone.
With great pleasure to answer this question concerning orphans. Actually, I am a widow, left with children, and you know how difficult it is to train an orphan, and not even an orphan, because when we talk of an orphan, a child whose father is dead, which is known as an infant. So that is the reason why, based on my experience, I believe it's very important, and it's even compulsory for me to look into this and to see to their problems. When these things comes, we have to put hands to help these children. So that is the reason why when the AWA are going up and the AWA organization are going up and down looking for support to support these children so that they will not be beggars, their mothers that are left with them will not be roaming about begging from this house to the other, going for another immoral acts. That is the reason why we have to come in and give our own full support if we are able to do so. As I said, based on experience, being a widow, left with children, no matter what support you will get from relatives and friends, it's not enough. Even if with the father, you know how difficult things are now. So that is the reason why we have to come in and support this reasonable organization to bring up these children so that they will not feel bad. They will not go to another direction. And God said, whoever is supporting an orphan, he is with him. And Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam even showed his hands, his fingers, that anybody who is helping an orphan, he and the person in the paradise, they are just like brother and they are just like twins. With all the things we are seeing, we have to come in to support these orphans, to make them to become lively, so that they will feel nothing bad, that they will not feel they are losing something. And then we will make their mothers to become lively to support them, because some will not even go for marriage because of what they are holding. And no any husband will even come to her to say, I will marry you to help these orphans, because things have changed. The society have even changed to another direction. Before, people are rushing to collect orphans to help them, but now people generally are afraid of getting closer to orphans. So that is why it's good if we can have good people that will come into the society to help orphans, to get them food, to get them shelter, like where they will stay lively, and then to get them clothes. Now if you go around, you will see most of the children that are orphans are beggars. And that is why in Hazel International School, we make it a personal policy of issuing scholarship for these orphans. At least 10 students in the secondary section given to our association, and then there are some associations that come to us which were being given, and some still in the school, they lost their parents, which were given scholarship. And again, Hazel scholarship is not only for the Muslim orphans, but it's also for the non-Muslim orphans. Now in Hazel, I think we have more than 75 orphans that we are giving scholarship presently. Nursery, primary, and the secondary. Not even the orphans. There are some people who are having problems. Still, Hazel is giving their children scholarship or 50% scholarship. So I think this is part of the work Hazel is doing. I am forced to talk. I wouldn't have come out to say anything concerning this, because it's between we and our God. Thank you very much.
Well, Hajia, we pray that the Almighty should reward you and other like-minded people for catering for the orphans. The Our Family Support Program is a 17-year-old non-governmental organization that has been assisting widows and orphans in many ways. I took a stroll to their office, and I was lucky to meet one of the officials, that's the financial secretary and also the chairperson, Education Committee, Hajia Hannatu Adam Luguru, and she started with the origin of the association.
This association came into existence in 1995. The aim of the association is to encourage and promote Islamic education, formal education, adult education, and vocational training for widows, orphans, girls, child, and children in difficult circumstances. Provide and render assistance of any kind to them.
So your association is not dealing with orphans, but also the widows.
It's also we are dealing with the widows also. We want to provide these children with food. The mothers, we want to provide them with some essential amenities so that they can help the children. That is why we finance them with some money so that they can form any type of business to take up the children. and with the help of the organization, we give them food during Salah, two Salahs, that is the Eid al-Fitr and the Eid al-Kabir, and during fasting also, fasting period.
Is it only during festive period that you render this assistance?
No. This vocational, we give them vocational training, the children and the mothers, so that they can take any of our vocational training. We have registered 1,500 widows. This is not the only work we are doing. We even go for moral teachers to our girls' secondary schools, because this moral decadence of nowadays, we have looked into it and find that most of our girls have fallen victims of rapes and so many other incidents. So we have to go around the schools every Sunday, every last Sunday of the month. We will pick about 10 schools and go around them for free, and go around for preaching. We have some preaching. The secondary schools are Kankia, Charanchi, Mani government girls secondary schools, Mani, Ajiwa, Daura, Federal Government College Daura, Sandamu, and so many others. Some of our successes are the sponsoring of these 200 pupils from primary school to secondary school. 200 to various secondary schools. Some are in their own public schools. Some are in private institutions, in private secondary schools. Normally those in public schools were the one that got admission from the Ministry of Education. We carried out examination. We took the best among the students. When the proprietors of Hazal International School, for the first time she gave us scholarship of 15 students, from 15 that are from JS1 to JS3. So that one, with the highest, we gave the sponsorship to the highest, those one who got from 80 to 60%. We took them to Hazal International School. Some of them even now are in SS2 and some in SS1. Hazal International College proprietors gave us 15 scholarship in 2010. 2011 she gave us 10. 2012 she gave us 10 again. Now we have a total number of 35 students in the school. She paid the school fees and we paid the books and the uniforms. The association paid the books and the uniforms and the examination fees also. Both JSCE and WAEC. We have Salama International School. She only took care of nursery. She gave us 2 each year. She started giving us 2 for the last 3 years too. From 2010, 2011 and 2012. We have 6 students with Hana. There are so many. College of Arabic and Islamic Studies, that is Kulliya, Community College of Arabic and Islamic Studies, owned by Hajia Marja Ibrahim Duan. She gave us 5, 2010, 2011, she gave us 5. We have 10 students with her.
So apart from these schools, are you individuals or other organizations that
Yes, we have some individuals that are supporting this organization in taking care of the orphan education sponsorships. One of them is Alhaji Tijani Babatunde Paula from Lagos State, who is taking care of 70 students, both in public and private schools. The second one is from Katsina State, that is Alhaji Tukur Bello Engawa, Magajin Rafin Katsina, who is taking care of 8 students. And the other one is from Kaduna State, Justice Muhammad Uwais, who is also taking care of 8 students.
So the arrangement, is it that on each and every year these people should have this particular number of students you've mentioned under their care?
Every year they give their money to take care of the students. School uniform, feeding, school books, bags, and so many others. And even their Salah gifts, that is their Salah dresses.
And because of our discussion, you see you've been going around to schools, all schools. Please, can you highlight what you found in terms of discipline and academic performance of the girl child in Katsina State?
Very good. We went around so many secondary schools and primary schools seeking for help on this girl child education and orphans support program. What we have seen is very encouraging. You know, this program is taking care of over 53 girls among the most brightest among the orphans are girls. The one who came first academically is a female student. The one who came second also is a female student. So it is very... No, they used to bring their report cards to us, photocopy. We took all the one who came first, the one who came second, and we total and average the marks. The one which is highest will be the highest. She was given even some prizes.
Do you visit those boarding schools for the sake of the orphans you have?
Yes, we used to. We used to for the sake of the orphans. We only visit the school for the sake of the orphans. And by the time when we are looking for orphans to take care of, also we went round there.
So which appeal now do you have generally for the public?
I'm appealing to individuals, wealthy individuals of Katsina State, to come to the aid of these orphans and their mothers, that are the widows, because they are desperately need their assistance. Because we started the program because we have seen them roaming about the street looking for food and other things for their daily needs. That is why we started this program, educational program. Some even has completed their primary school. They don't have the means of going to secondary school. They got admission letters, but their mothers cannot take care of that school uniform, daily breakfast allowances, even pocket money, that is transport money, to carry them to their schools. So we are appealing to wealthy individuals of Katsina State to come to the aid of these orphans and widows. It is our responsibility all. It is our responsibility to take care of these orphans and widows.
So my last question, how do you get to know about them?
Well, some they visited our houses, and some for the first time when we are taking up this program, we advertised in some media houses saying all widows should come for registration in our office. By that time we were at Ofar Keke, opposite Katsina State Township Stadium. They came for registration. We introduced a form for them. They bring their passports or photographs which we cut and put the mother and the children.
Hajia, what is your staff strength?
We have about 12 staff. You can see the two here. They are administrative staff.
What is the arrangement? Is it voluntary? These 12 staff?
No, they are not. Officials are doing it voluntary. But all our staff are doing it on payment. We have salaries for them.
How do you survive financially?
God willing, we have to survive. Because if you are doing anything for the sake of God, inshallah, God will come to your assistance. And He's helping us one way or the other. For the first time we use our money. The officials use their personal savings. Even some sold their jewelries for these activities. But now We have some people who are helping us and some associations.
Well, I hope wealthy individuals in Katsina State in particular should emulate the like of Alhaji Tijani Babatunde Folawio, who is coming all the way from Lagos State to be sponsoring 70 orphans. Well, listeners, this is where we have to draw down the curtain in this week's edition of the program Brighter Tomorrow. I hope you've been touched. Please, from what you've just heard, do something for a brighter future of our leaders of tomorrow. So, and on behalf of you out there for having time to listen, I remain Muhammad Awal Ibrahim, still appreciating your listenership and urging you to tune in same time next week for another educative, enlightening and entertaining package of Brighter Tomorrow. Bye-bye.